Hello and welcome to NerdVsWorld, episode 44, Mad Max Beyond ThunderNerd.
Woo, woo.
I'm Brendan.
I'm Spindles.
And I'm Ady.
And today we are sat in...
The Pornhub.
Yeah, I mean like, we have put red uplifers into Studio One. It has a very distinct vibe. I'm loving it, gotta be honest.
We were invited into his boudoir.
Yeah.
Oh, one kind of vibe.
Yeah. So, on today's show... might be slightly more smutty than normal because of the ambience in this room, but we will be looking at the at where the axe has fallen in the US with regards to shows being cancelled.
Yeah, what's been cancelled,
what's been renewed, a raft of new shows coming as well.
Yeah, a whole load of new stuff for the next season.
And Spindles is guarding this list so tightly. I am because
I
see what's on there.
I can't wait for your reactions to some of them. So,
oh, shit! I nearly got away with it.
So you want some genuine reactions apparently, so you know, spoiler alert, this could be a soapbox episode, you never know. What else? Oh, and also I went to the Star Wars exhibition at Madame Tussauds and it was frankly awesome. Although my 2-year-old niece wasn't quite a fan.
No?
No.
Scary people?
Yeah, pretty much. Didn't like Yoda at all. Hated
Really?
Yoda. Yeah, really hated Yoda.
It looks like Granny.
That's my mum you're talking about, dude.
That's going to be like deeply... That's going to be a problem later on when she
really
grows up and she's got an inherent fear of Yoda.
Yeah, we're just hoping we haven't scarred her too much.
Yeah.
But no, the whole exhibition was really rather good. And we got to go around more or less on our own because we bypassed the Marvel Heroes 4D experience.
Right.
Because we just felt that she'd be too young for that.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
So we went right past that. And they said, oh, just wait there for us and we'll be through. And then the next lady who met us was like, just go on through. So,
Okay.
yeah.
What was the Marvel 4D? What is that?
It's sort of like a 4D interactive experience with the cast of the Avengers, essentially.
All right, okay.
And some extras.
All right.
So, yeah, because I think, Avengers is the comic books know them, not as the films know them.
Right.
They've got Spidey in there and Wolverine's in there as well. So, yeah. But pretty cool. And like they've got a huge Hulk statue.
Mm.
Yeah.
Who was just like...
I loved your picture.
I saw that photo.
That was genius.
Screaming with the handbag.
Yeah.
that was the baby's nappy bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all of my Instagram.
Was that for the extra? Is that for the extra caca?
That was the effect, yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially.
That is a genius picture.
My giant poop bag.
Yeah. So yeah, we went through that. But yeah, so the Star Wars exhibition itself, though, was really rather cool.
What's in there?
Well, we've got...
Star Wars stuff.
You got... Wow. Thanks. I'm glad you're sad by so you can hit him. There's the scene from Jabba's palace, from Jedi, with Slave Leia and Slaish's clone and Jabba. Yeah, there's me. There's one photo she didn't get of me. It's like my hands on my chin and gazing lovingly up at Princess Leia. There's Han sat in the cantina on my side me. There's the Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, Darth Maul lightsaber battle from Phantom Menace, which was really.
Is there a hole to throw people in?
No.
That'd be cool.
But so what is it? Just like kind of static scenes that are set?
Just scenes set pretty much. And there's some interaction. There's a Millennium Falcon cockpit scene with Chewie.
Cool. You can go and sit next to Chewie.
You sit in Han's seat, and then you press the red button, and it's sort of like seat vibrates, and you get a bit of a hyperspace feel, and you get the line from Han saying, "Get us out of here, Chewie."
Cool.
It's very cool. A couple of stormtroopers, obviously. In the Dagobah scene, they've actually changed the carpet and everything, so it feels like sort of swampland underfoot and stuff. It's a very spongy carpet.
Cool.
They've got the scene from Empire with Vader putting his hand out to Luke.
Awesome.
So I've got a photo of me putting my hand out to Vader as well, which someone's captioned a Brave New World. So yeah, but I mean, it wasn't a particularly big experience. The models were awesome, which you just expect anyway from Madame Tussauds.
They should be, yeah.
But it's at the very end of the Tussauds store, so you've gone through everything. By that point, so you're pretty tired. At least I was. Having to just lose my niece. Yeah. So, but it was cool. Although I will admit to being fooled by a waxwork model called Annabelle. There's like in the celebrity section at the start, like they got Patrick Stewart, and I was waiting to get in, take a photo with him. and people kept pushing in front of this lady with a camera, and I was just like, what's going on? So I just kept waiting, and then realised that this person with a camera was a wax model. So I tweeted Madame Two Swords, and I was just like full on stood waiting for 5 minutes behind a wax model. GG, Madame Two Swords, well played. And yeah, they were like, oh yes, that's Annabelle, she gets everybody. They were loving me. I tweeted so much over this weekend, and Madame Two Swords just retweeted quite a lot of my tweets.
Awesome.
So cool.
Yeah.
And then we were going back to my sister's, and we were on Stockwell tube station, and she spotted someone put those googly eyes on one of the station signs. So I got a photo of that, sent it to Van Wheaton, got a reply. So,
Nice.
It's cool. My weekend was pretty rad, let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. But yes, so the experience itself, though, I would definitely recommend going and see it. Chance to get up close with...
How long is it running for, do you know?
I don't know, actually. I'm not sure.
Or is it going to be a semi-permanent type fixture?
No, I imagine it'll be another one of these touring ones.
Yeah, I imagine it's going to be there just for because this is the year of the new Star Wars.
Yeah. So it'll be here till after December then.
Oh,
no, I wouldn't. No? I wouldn't.
Oh, I would have thought it would because it's
because the
hell of a lot of work to put that kind of thing in.
Yeah, well, there's other Two Swords has got to get to.
I suppose.
I mean, the Taylor Swift thing didn't stay for long. I mean, by the time I'd found out about Taylor Swift's exhibition, it had gone, and I was heartbroken because.
Sorry, you were wanting to go.
Yeah, he wanted to have his photograph taken next to the
I would full on have gone to the Taylor Swift exhibition. No word of a lie.
Why?
Because she's fucking awesome.
Hey.
Okay.
Right, we're getting some dodgy looks here.
Yeah.
Oh, there was the picture of her today of her on a horse, which Professor Elemental was amused by.
A horse.
So we were saying, even Taylor Swift's...
My horse. Yeah.
Taylor Swift's copying you now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I just think she's cool.
Okay, fair enough. Well, yeah,
So,
I think she's a reasonably good singer. I'd prefer Megan to listen to her music to most people's. So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, moving past my latest crush of the week.
I don't know. She's a long-term crush.
She probably is, to be fair.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if we're talking about stuff at the weekend, I'll just talk very briefly about something I did on Sunday, which was to go to... There was a series of movie screenings called Science Fliction that was ran by Pop-Up Screens and curated by Helen Arney of NerdVsWorld. Not of NerdVsWorld.
We should be so lucky.
We've recruited another member. Awesome. Hey.
Join
us.
Festival of the Spoken Nerd.
There we go.
Too many nerds. And so they were showing 5 different films and providing added science commentary. So the films that they were showing, they showed Alien, Apollo 13, Good Will Hunting, Terminator 2, and the one I went to, which was Shaun of the Dead. So they got in a virologist and a YouTube podcaster guy, and they added... Basically, it was kind of like half an hour talking about the science, half an hour of film, half an hour talking about the science, half an hour talking about the film, and then half an hour of the film. So it was split into 3 sections, and yeah, it was excellent. I mean, a lot of what they spoke about was very similar to one of the panels I was at EasterCon, where there was a zombie panel, and they had a guy there who'd written the book about the zombie fungus, the cordyceps thing that The Last of Us was based on, and this guy had written a book about as well, and so that was all referenced. So there was a lot of that was kind of covered, that was the same ground. But then interesting stuff about all sorts of different parasites and the fact that pretty much everything around us is going to kill us. That apparently all over our skin is the virus that causes necrotizing fasciitis. But just it doesn't get through our skin and into our bloodstream, so therefore our body doesn't die from that one. So
from that one.
From that one, yeah.
But there are others that will.
There are others that will, yeah, and parasites that live in cat poo and
mad.
Yeah, and zombie funguses and
don't eat cat
all
poo?
sorts. Yeah, they definitely don't eat cat poo. Yeah.
You look so disappointed.
Purely because of the parasites.
Some of the really interesting bits were where they were going through.
We'll go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were going through the different parts of the brain, what they did, and kind of essentially, if you damage that part of the brain, what part of being a zombie that would reproduce. So, like, if you killed off a certain part of the brain, that would kill off the centre of speech, so you would neither speak nor understand and go. And then certain bits that if you killed those, then you'd start walking like a zombie and stuff. So matching up zombie traits against bits of the brain that you lose. Yeah. So that was a really interesting bit of the talk. So yeah, it was really cool. I didn't see the rest of them, unfortunately, but yeah, that was one that I did see, and it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I read David's review on the site.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Yeah, it was cool. I was chatting with Helen afterwards, and she was saying that a lot of people have said if they do it again to do hackers, and I was like, if you do hackers, I want to be on the panel.
Yes.
I want to be on the panel. I want to be on the panel.
I demand to be on the panel.
So we'll see. If that happens, then I will be like killing anybody else who's up for consideration for being on that panel.
Yeah.
Because I want to talk about hackers. Thank you very much.
Cool. Cool.
So yes, petition for it to happen again. Come and see it, and vote me for hackers.
Absolutely. Cool.
So yes, that was something I was up to this weekend. So it was good fun.
He's just stolen your fucking keys, mate.
He's not having my new car. It's either that or he's after the USB stick.
Maybe.
Right.
Input.
Shall we do the list of cancellations first?
Yeah.
US
Let me
TV.
take my jumper off for this because I might get a bit too hot.
Oh, the red light on for 5 minutes. He's already taken his fucking clothes off.
Well, can we just start by saying how the fuck did Two Broke Girls get renewed?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what, 5th season of that now.
Yeah. We live in a world where Constantine gets cancelled, but that gets renewed.
That's my biggest one. Is I cannot believe that Constantine's been cancelled. That's just
stupid.
It's ludicrous on so many levels.
Well, there's still a chance they could find a home on a different network.
Yeah, I mean, there was some talk about Sci-Fi taking it on, rebranding it as Hellblazer, and
I heard that. Yeah,
making it more supernaturally and kind of losing
Killing
the
it,
procedural
really.
elements of it. No, bringing it more back to what it should be in the comics.
Okay.
And losing what was the kind of procedural monster of the week thing that it started to become.
It did. Yeah.
So that's a possibility. Wholeheartedly behind that if it happens. But at the moment, it's just gone, and it's ridiculous. Not happy about that at all.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the biggest hurt out of this year's cancellations. What else have we got? The 100's been renewed, so that's fine. It's season 3 of that.
Castle got renewed, which I was very pleased with.
Castle's been renewed, yes. The Blacklist is all safe. Big Bang Theory safe through to season 10.
Well, we knew that before,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
if I'm honest, I kind of want that show to end now.
Yeah,
that's enough.
I think I'm with you on that.
At the end of season 10, I think they should just let it.
This season's picked up a little from what it was the last couple of seasons.
Yeah.
It's kind of gotten its geek back on again.
And we'll talk about finales in our finale roundup in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah, in a couple of weeks when everything's finished, we'll go through all the finales.
But the Big Bang Theory one was okay.
Yeah, it was interesting. They just all seem to be ending on a bit of a downer for one of the major characters in Big Bang Theory for the last couple of seasons.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Other stuff that's been renewed, Bones, still going.
That's on season 11 now, isn't it?
It's season 11 it'll be, yeah.
Same as Supernatural, which also got renewed.
Yeah, but what's interesting me about Bones, because I've been watching it, is the premonition that Tamara Taylor made when I spoke to her at MCM might be coming true by the end of this season.
Ooh.
When she was saying about potential wedding bells for her character as a way forward. It looks like that might be on the cards for the end of the series, given what happened last episode.
Nice.
So we might have called that one. Yay. Castle's renewed. Constantine's gone. Criminal Minds still going.
Yeah.
Another season of Criminal Minds, and a spin-off, which we'll get to later on. It's getting a spin-off. Another one.
Criminal Minds spin-off?
Yeah, another one, because the last one didn't do too well.
The last one was fucking awesome.
It was awesome, but it didn't last a season.
No, it didn't. It only got half season.
Elementary renewed.
Yes, excellent. Again, another reasonably dark finale.
Yeah. The Flash renewed.
Okay.
Yeah, looks like they're heading towards possibly doing the Flashpoint storyline.
Again, I've not watched the season finale of that yet. I should hopefully be watching that tonight when I get home, so we'll see. The Following's been canned after 3 years.
Never watched it.
And I've quite enjoyed The Following.
Yeah.
The first couple of seasons were okay, but I can kind of see why they're ending it I'm not quite at the finale yet, but I can see why they're going to end it this season. So I think it might.
Does it need ending?
Yeah, I think the main storyline has kind of come to a close now, and this is before the season finale. So
yeah,
I don't think there was many more places.
So they're going to
finish
it properly then.
Yeah, I think so. Others that have been canned forever didn't really take off at all. Did you even watch it?
Yeah, I watched the first 7 episodes and then missed a couple. And was like, I really don't care.
Yeah, it's gone. I watched it right to the end. It was interesting. Its biggest misstep, I think, was casting Owen from Torchwood as the bad guy and making him talk in a really deep, gruff voice.
Right.
Which just really doesn't suit him at all.
Give him a couple of cigarettes.
That was just because they cast the guy who plays Nathan Petrelli in Heroes. They'd cast him, he did the voice on the phone before they'd cast Owen from Torchwood. So they had to get Owen from Torchwood to use a voice that sounded like the voice on the phone.
Well, they could
which
have
was
used
not his voice
modulator, couldn't they?
So it was that was a bad move.
Yeah.
One that I haven't watched yet that I have to try and get around to watching is Gallivant, because that's been renewed. We spoke about this last year. It's like a musical version of Once Upon a Time. So it's like medieval Glee.
No.
Fuck that.
No. I'm intrigued to see how it works, man.
No. Fuck no.
But speaking of Glee, that's
right
gone.
up your
gone.
Glee has now finished.
Well, most of the fucking characters are fucking in therapy and dead.
Yeah. Grace Point is dead, so the American Broadchurch hasn't made it past season 1.
That's because it was shit.
Grimm has another season. That's continuing.
I quite like Grimm.
I don't watch Grimm. I never have. I think I watched a couple in the first season and went Monster of the Week. Can't be arsed.
It is a bit Monster of the Week, but there is some story arcs as well. So
I mean, I think when it's finished, I'll sit and binge watch the shit out of it. I think.
Well, there's 3 seasons on Netflix ready to go. So
Agent Carter got picked up.
Yes,
season, which is cool.
Second season of that.
And so did Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for season 3.
Yep. iZombie has a second series, and I've not watched the first yet.
No.
So I'm going to have to try and watch that, because that's
perfectly honest,
based on the comic.
Didn't really appeal to me from the...
I think it looks good, because I saw some of the original artwork and photos from it, and it looked pretty good.
But have you seen any of the trailers?
No.
That's what I mean. I saw a couple of trailers for the series, and
right.
Well, that's fine. It's not for everybody, is it?
No, it's not. No, it wasn't. That was...
So yes, as you say, Agent Carter, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yep. Excellent.
The Mentalist has gone.
Has it finally gone?
That finished, yeah.
Good.
I think it finished before Christmas. I think it only got a half season and it's done. What else have we got? All the NCISs are back. NCIS will be hitting season 12 next year.
12?
Yeah, season 12.
CSI got canned though.
Yes, CSI has gone. And so we'll get into it a bit, but the Gary Sinise is in the new Criminal Minds spin-off, playing essentially the same character from what I can see, because he appeared in a backdoor pilot this season in Criminal Minds.
Right, okay.
So yeah, it's essentially the same. Once Upon a Time is continuing, which is cool, because the end of the season finale sets it up for what could be a very interesting season next year. Originals continues.
Okay.
Person of Interest. Now this is interesting, is it has been renewed, but only a short season order. I'm getting the feeling that what they're doing is they're bumping it to over 100 episodes to get syndicated.
Okay.
So I think they're giving it 13 episodes to finish it next season, which is a shame, because I love Person of Interest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
haven't seen it for a while though.
I think that they've lost 2, maybe 3 of the main characters that have been in it for a very long time, so it doesn't quite have the same dynamic it did before. And I think they've tried to establish some new long-term characters and they just haven't stuck. So it's having problems, but I didn't think it deserved cancelling. So it isn't officially cancelled yet, but I think that my feel is that's what they're doing.
Well, if it gets to 100 episodes, then good.
As long as they finish it off with a
bang. Yeah.
Well, not with a bang. As long as they finish it with a proper ending, 'cause I think it kind of deserves it.
Instead of just dissolving into the ether of randomness.
I think it's been a good enough show that it deserves a proper ending.
It's been a great show, but I felt that this season, the scheduling hasn't helped it.
No.
Because it's been there 1 week and then it's been gone for weeks, and then it's come back. And I think that's the sign of a network starting to lose faith in the show.
Absolutely.
Which is just dumb, because by doing that, you're not actually helping the audience.
Which they don't
retain.
Want to. They want the audience to lose interest.
Well, I think that's why I'm calling it dumb.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
If you should be trying to get audience retention, and you don't get audience retention by messing with the schedule.
Yeah.
Because I've been looking for that some weeks and like, where is it?
Yeah.
But yeah, this hasn't been the greatest of seasons. We'll talk about that in the finale.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Scorpion getting another season.
That was cool.
Well, I've not seen any of that.
Yeah.
So
No, I've only saw the first 3 or 4 episodes, and I haven't been able to find a decent.
Scorpion is a good show. It's worth watching. That's on terrestrial TV over here now, dude. You can probably watch it there.
Yeah, it's on Channel 5 or something.
The missing episodes to catch up to it, I cannot get hold of. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Because they've deleted them too soon.
Yeah. Eliza Dushku's new show, Selfie, that's died. Did anyone watch that?
No.
No.
Didn't even know it was a thing.
No, nor did I.
Okay.
Sleepy Hollow's got another season. That's pretty cool. I'm enjoying Sleepy Hollow.
I couldn't get past the first 3 episodes.
Yeah, right, okay. I think it's worth sticking with because it becomes an interesting story later. Supernatural, as you say, it's continuing.
I'm turning it to 11, guys.
Yeah. Under the Dome getting another season, which is cool. I enjoy that. Utopia is gone. I know a few people have watched that and said it was alright, but that's dead.
I think The Strain's coming back for a 2nd season.
Oh, right, okay.
So.
And then there's a couple that are yet to be announced, which is Wayward Pines and The Whispers. Which Wayward Pines looks like a kind of Twin Peaksy type of thing on Fox.
Okay.
Which is a new one. And then The Whispers is one that we spoke about ages ago, which is Steven Spielberg, aliens invading through children again, like Falling Skies, but not.
Don't know what I'm talking about that.
Yeah, it was like maybe a year and a half ago that we mentioned it was on the horizon.
Right, that explains a lot then.
Yeah, and so another bout of things that are on the horizon then, because that's pretty much it for cancelled and renewed, unless there's any others that you know about.
I mean, the only real surprise in there, well, there's a couple of surprises. Supernatural getting picked up for an 11th season.
Mm.
Constantine being axed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Two Red Girls getting fucking renewed. But like, someone's got to watch these shows, haven't they?
Well, yeah, and they will do, and people. There's all the reality shows and stuff. So obviously, we only pick up the ones that we're interested in. There's a whole bunch of other shit that people watch.
On the plus side, Modern Family and Brooklyn Nine-Nine both got renewed as well.
They're all on the.
There's some quality comedy still coming, which is good. All right, let's have it. Let's see this list of upcoming shows.
I'll go through the list. There was one that just stood out that it's not actually on this list, but it's just worth mentioning in terms of comedies and stuff. And it's an interesting thing. That America is remaking a version of Ant and Dec's Saturday Night Takeaway, fronted by Neil Patrick Harris.
Okay.
Which is a prime time show. So they're trying to bring back variety entertainment to prime time American TV. So it's going to be like sketches and songs and
okay, that could be
hidden
cool.
camera stuff. So it's the Saturday Night Takeaway formula, but done with Neil Patrick Harris in front of it.
Apart from a couple of blunders at the Oscars, everything that man touches is gold. So
yeah,
fair
indeed.
enough.
So it could be interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess remakes, reboots, and adaptations is the theme of a lot of these new shows. Okay. So we'll start off with some. So firstly, this one we have. Well, there's one that we fairly know about, which is Lucifer. Yeah. Which is the apparently based on the Sandman character and the Lucifer comic.
Yeah.
So people who are in it: Tom Ellis. I don't know pretty much who any of these people are. But D.B. Woodside. But yeah, based on the characters from Lucifer, it stars Tom Ellis from Merlin as Lucifer. Bored and unhappy in hell, takes refuge in Los Angeles, where he uses his gift of persuasion to punish bad guys. But the longer he's away from the underworld, the greater the threat that the worst of humanity could escape. So, who knows? Interesting premise. Not sure how it's going to tie in with the comics or how it's going to work at all. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Time will tell on that. Okay. Minority Report.
The TV show.
TV show of Minority Report.
I heard about... Yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah, have you heard about this?
I've heard about this.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so...
I'm kind of up for this.
Yeah, I think it might be okay.
Okay, I'm interested. Monday nights on Fox, it's due to be, so...
Oh, it's on Fox?
Yeah.
It's going to suck ass then.
Yeah.
As is Lucifer. Lucifer is also on Fox.
So that's going to be like Little Nick.
So... Because wasn't Almost Human with...
That was Fox.
Yeah.
Was that Fox as well, wasn't
Yeah,
it? Yeah,
and
that bombed.
Yeah.
Okay. If
Yeah.
we're going to have a really, really good pilot, and then the second episode will be shit.
Yeah.
That's my call.
Okay.
Damn it.
So you're going with the Almost Human effect on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't know whether Fox can do sci-fi like that on small screen.
No, I'm totally with you on it. Because they've not done any decent sci-fi in a very, very long time.
We will watch it, we will see.
Yeah, we'll give it a try.
Plus, it's based on a Philip K. Dick
Yeah.
thing, so I've got to watch it.
TV show version of Limitless.
With Bradley Cooper, though.
He's not in the list.
I've heard...
Jake McDorman, Jennifer Carpenter, Hill Harper, and Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio is the cast list I've got here.
Okay, fair enough. I read a report somewhere that he was involved with the project.
Film about Brian Finch, who's played by Jamie McDorman, coerced by the FBI into using his extraordinary cognitive abilities to solve complex cases.
Oh, so it's another Elementary but with drugs.
Looks like it,
Yeah.
yeah.
So another Elementary.
Yeah. Yeah, but with mind-expanding drugs
Yeah.
rather than mind-destroying drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, again, CBS, so...
Could be good.
Could be, again, no clue. So, here's a left field one for you. Rush Hour, the TV series.
You're shitting me.
No, I shit you not.
Okay.
Based on the New Line feature film trilogy, a stoic by-the-book Hong Kong police officer is assigned to a case in Los Angeles where he's forced to work with a cocky African-American LAPD officer.
Who's the cast?
The cast is Justin Hires, John Fu, Amy Garcia, Jessica Van, and Paige Kennedy. And that is
I'm gonna call it.
CBS.
I'm gonna call it. That's gonna kick ass.
Really?
I reckon that's gonna be ace.
It's going to be quite popular, isn't it?
It's going to be one of those shows that's so bad it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm really not convinced at all.
What was that cop show with Chairman Fat in it?
Oh, martial law.
Martial Law, yeah, it's going to be along those lines. I reckon it is.
Straight to Channel 5.
Yeah. On 11 o'clock at night.
Okay, so if you thought that was interesting, Uncle Buck.
What?
Fuck off.
ABC is remaking Uncle Buck with a black family. Based on the hit movie of the same name, Uncle Buck is a fun-loving but irresponsible guy who needs a job and a place to stay. By happy coincidence, his nieces and nephew's nanny has just quit and his brother and sister-in-law need his help. His unconventional personality just may make him the right fit for the family, and they may be the answer to his problems too.
No, and no.
I knew you'd love that one.
No, yeah.
It's a John Candy film. It
shouldn't.
should be left the fuck alone.
Pretty
And
much.
John Hughes.
Yeah, but John Candy was Uncle Buck.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, it's a John Hughes
Yeah,
film. And
John
then-
Hughes and
yeah.
John Candy. Just,
Yeah.
leave it the fuck alone. Oh.
Yeah, it is a bad idea.
Oh, why did you have to tell me that? That sucks so much. I am not looking forward to that one.
No.
I will watch Rush Hour to death before I watch that.
Yeah. So, moving on.
Okay, next one. Next one on the list of torturous new TV shows.
Supergirl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to this.
I'm going to look. Yeah,
That's been on the cards for a while.
Yeah. It's been,
but it's not CW. It's
no,
CBS.
indeed, it's CBS, so it's a different network doing it. So it's not going to tie in with the Arrow, Flash universe.
And I do not understand the hate that was coming towards that trailer.
No, nor do I.
I just don't get it at all. People hating on that trailer. It's just like, wow, okay, you see a hating on this Supergirl trailer because it's a superhero that's aimed like at a teenage girl market, which is like exactly like the fucking comics. So get the hell over. Yeah, so get the hell over it.
Yeah.
Oh, and she's smiling. I mean, isn't it great to have a superhero that's actually smiling?
Yep, indeed.
She's not a dark character. You can't make.
I'm really quite looking forward to it.
Yeah, and someone went through. I think someone pointed out that the trailer was looking at going on the whole girl meets boy storyline, but then girl decides to go off and be a fucking hero in her own right. Yeah, I think it's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be kids. I think it's going to be camp, but I think it's going to be exactly what Supergirl should be.
Yeah.
So yeah, bring it on.
Yeah, I think I say Megan loves the comic, and if it's anything like that, then fantastic. Yeah. Bring it on. I think it's going to be awesome. Yeah. It's going to be a breath of fresh air in the super grim dark DC universe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we need it. I mean, the Flash is relatively camp, but that still has its dark side to it as well.
But Arrow is just
bleak.
Yeah.
I was.
But I like it.
I was musing on Arrow the other day how that like now every single member of the main cast is now a superhero ninja. Every single one without fail. Everybody who started the series as a normal person is now a vigilante.
Yeah.
And a kick-ass martial arts star. It's like, really? Do you not need at least like one or two? I think the only one who's really not is what's her name's dad, the policeman. And that's it. And he's just bitter as fuck and hates them all anyway.
They need some more red shirts in there.
Well, they just need some normal fucking people.
Arsenal, talking of red shirts, Arsenal's gone, hasn't he?
Yeah. Well, but now...
possibly coming back,
Well, no.
Yeah.
I can't. If you've not seen the end of the season yet, then...
Okay.
I will keep stum. Okay. Nearly spoiled it for you there, sir.
I need to see all of that season.
Okay. The last season of Arrow was fucking stonking. But yeah, very, very bleak. Anywho, so talking of that universe, we're on to spin-offs.
Legends of Tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
DC's Legends of Tomorrow, which I didn't know is Arthur Darvill as the main character.
Cool. Is he playing a Roman centurion?
I don't believe he's playing a Roman centurion. Where are we? So, when heroes alone are not enough, the world needs legends. Having seen the future, one he will desperately try to prevent from happening, time-travelling rogue Rip Hunter, Arthur Darvill, is tasked with assembling a disparate group of both heroes and villains to confront an unstoppable threat. One in which not only is the planet at stake, but all of time itself.
Yeah.
Can this ragtag team defeat an immortal threat unlike anything they've ever known?
So, do you think we're burning to Darkseid?
Probably, yeah.
Because I think the season finale of Flash does what the Flash comics did and establishes the multiverse.
Mm.
So time travelling is going to be the big key of Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to have, from what I've heard of that, they're looking at having sort of parallel universes running side by side, especially in Flash season 2.
Mm.
So they're going to have Earth 1, Earth 2, and then have a stream of them.
Yeah.
Which would be cool, because last time we saw parallel universes in a TV show was Fringe, and that was fucking awesome.
Yes, it was.
So,
love Fringe.
So I think it'll give the cast a chance to experiment with their roles.
I think they've certainly sown the seeds of it in Flash with the time travel they've done so far this season, with things that have happened in the alternate universes spilling over into this one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it'll be interesting. But yeah, I mean the cast is interesting. So it's Arthur Darvill, but Victor Garber, who I'm guessing is probably going to be the baddie. Do you know who he is? He was the dad in Alias?
Okay.
So he was the dad in the CIA or whatever it was in Alias. It was kind of cool.
And Legends of Tomorrow was having Brandon Routh
and Dominic Purcell and Wentworth Miller. So it's Captain Cold and whatever Dominic Purcell played in The Flash.
Was it Firestorm?
No, it wasn't Firestorm.
I can't remember, but Atom's in there as well. So that's cool.
Yes.
Sweet.
So yeah, it's an interesting mix of heroes and villains for that one. And then other spin-off we mentioned earlier, Criminal Minds Beyond Borders. So Gary Sinise playing what Gary Sinise plays. His Unit Chief Jack Garrett heads an international unit, the FBI's top division for handling cases involving Americans abroad. So it's Criminal Minds in other countries.
Right, cool.
With Gary Sinise. So we'll see how that one works out. But yeah, the people in that, so there's Anna Gunn and Tyler James Williams, who was Noah in The Walking Dead.
Okay.
He's in it.
Cool. Have we got the Walking Dead spin-off on there?
It is on here, yeah. No, actually, no, I don't think it is. No, Fear the Walking Dead. Yeah, I don't think it is on this list.
Ooh.
Don't know why it's not on this list, but it should be.
They started filming that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Is the spin-off of that, which is happening somewhere entirely different. But no, I've got a bunch of resurrected shows. So shows that have come back from the grave. So we've got Heroes Reborn.
Yeah.
So yes, Heroes is coming back for more. They've traded in one Zach for another Zach. They've got Zach Levi.
Yeah.
Instead of Zach Quinto or Quinto, however you pronounce his surname.
Yes, they got Chuck in, got rid of Spock.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome. They've chucked Spock.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I kind of am.
I loved the first season of Heroes.
Season 1 of Heroes is
awesome.
perfect TV.
Yeah.
Everything after it sucked.
Everything after the end of season, the midpoint of season 2, yeah.
Yeah. It was... I got very, very bored of the here's a nasty future, go change it.
Yes.
And the hobbling of the really powerful characters.
Yeah.
I thought was really unnecessary. But we shall see. So so what have we got here? The saga behind 2006 breakout series Heroes will continue. This highly anticipated 13-episode event series will reconnect with the basic elements of the show's first season, where ordinary people were waking up to the fact they had extraordinary abilities.
Yeah.
So a whole bunch of new people, whole bunch of new stories.
So they're essentially forgetting.
We've got Hero back and
Horn and Glasses. Yeah.
Cool.
And then a whole bunch of new people. X-Files is back.
Yeah.
Yes.
For a 6-episode event series. Interesting.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, indeed. Well, Gillian Anderson's just been confirmed for MCM this weekend.
Nice.
But she's there for Robot Overlords. So that's on a Friday. She's doing a panel for Robot Overlords. So I shall report back on that after the weekend.
Awesome.
The surprising one, which I didn't hear about, was The Muppets. Is back.
That's a fairly recent announcement, though. To be fair.
But it's it's not in its original format by the sound of it. It's to return to primetime with a contemporary documentary-style show that, for the first time ever, will explore the Muppets' personal lives and relationships, both at home and at work, as well as romances, breakups, achievements, disappointments, wants, and desires. A more adult Muppet show for kids of all ages.
I think that's going to be a breaking the fourth wall mockumentary type thing.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I'm up for that.
Yeah, it's...
I just love the Muppets.
It could go one of either way, because obviously there was the Muppets Today, was it called? The reboot from a few years ago? Or the Muppets Tonight? What was it called?
Yeah, something like Muppets Tonight or something.
Or the Muppets Today. It was because it was about 10 years ago, I think.
I just remember the Muppet Show from the 80s.
They did a new version about 10 years ago. It came on TV and it lasted maybe 10, 15 episodes and then it got canned.
My overriding memory.
They did one that was for kids. They did a Saturday morning type one.
No,
that was fairly recent.
Brought back the proper Muppet Show as it was in the same format and it died.
Okay.
I can't have been that long ago.
Was it really 10 years ago though?
It's probably, yeah.
I thought it was more recent than that.
No, I don't think so. Because it was the Muppets film that came out a few years ago that brought the franchise back again. Because it completely reimagined it all. Yeah, because there was like a good 5-year gap between.
Yeah, but didn't they have the lobster dude for introducing everything instead of Kermit?
Possibly. I don't know. Is that Beppe?
Yeah.
King Prawn, okay.
Anyway.
Yes. So, new and intriguing shows. So now we're out of Reboot City and Remake City and into some new ones. So there's one called Quantico, which is an ABC show.
Sounds ominous.
Yeah.
It does a little.
So it's a group of recruits at the FBI Training Academy, Quantico, The best, brightest, and most vetted, so it seems impossible that one of them is suspected of masterminding the biggest attack on New York City since 9/11. So an interesting kind of what will probably be slow burn terrorism plot.
Okay, so replace Homeland.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got Dougray Scott in it, amongst others.
Okay.
So I'm guessing he's probably going to be one of the academy teachers. So that one looks quite interesting. Containment from the executive producer of the Vampire Diaries with Claudia Black.
Nope.
Claudia Black?
Vampire Diaries.
No, but it's the producer. But Containment, it sounds very similar to the premise behind Between, which you can read the review of on the Wonky Spanner. It's a Netflix one. But yeah, it's a mysterious and deadly epidemic breaks out in Atlanta. They quarantine it. Then those stuck on the inside fight for their lives while local and federal officials desperately search for a cure. So, virus in town gets sealed off.
Okay.
Fatal infection, disintegration of society,
Claudia
cats and dogs
Black
living together.
kicking ass.
Mass hysteria!
Yeah, bloody, bloody, blah.
So, could be interesting, could be shit. I'll probably come down the side of shit with you.
Yeah.
Because of Vampire Diaries, but yeah. I was trying to be optimistic, but no. That's fine. we can stomp all over it before it even starts.
We can see.
The Frankenstein Code, inspired by Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Jimmy Pritchard is a morally corrupt retired cop who's given a second chance at life when he's brought back from the dead. Now younger and stronger, Pritchard will have to choose between his old temptations and his new sense of purpose.
What?
I can't even.
No.
An undead cop.
Okay.
No
We'll
clue.
Night Moves.
I literally have no clue how that show is going to play out.
I got no frame of reference for that show.
No.
Night Moves. Do you not even remember that?
That was that not David Hasselhoff?
No.
No?
No, it wasn't David Hasselhoff. No. But that was a vampire who's doing the night shift on cop duties.
I remember Moonlight, which was a vampire private detective.
Moonlighting.
No,
No, that was-
Moonlighting was Bruce
That was
Willis.
Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis and
I thought, he wasn't a vampire.
No.
Sybil Shepherd, right?
Yes, yes, it was.
Right, anyway. We'll see how this one works out then.
So yeah, absolutely no clue how that one's going to play out at all.
Okay.
That's a spring 2016, so that's not even till like next summer's season.
Okay.
So we'll have forgotten
It may
all
not
about
even
it by
fucking
then.
happen.
But that's by Fox.
Oh shit! I forgot to ask. Did Defiance get picked up or cancelled?
Did the what, sorry?
Defiance.
Defiance, that's got a new season coming out. Yeah, season 3. Yeah.
Fuck my life.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not going away.
That's Brendan. We know what to do if Brendan needs to talk.
Yeah, I saw an advert for that on TV the other day.
Ah.
For the new season. I was like, is that not gone away yet?
Balls.
No, obviously not.
All right. Go on, Jake. You show.
Now, one that we were talking about very briefly before the show is Blind Spot.
Yes.
Which is Jamie Alexander playing a woman discovered with her body completely covered in mysterious, intricate tattoos. A vast international plot explodes when a beautiful Jane Doe is discovered naked in Times Square, completely covered in mysterious, intricate tattoos, with no memory of who she is or how she got there. There's one that's very clear, however, the name of FBI agent Kurt Weller, emblazoned across her back. Jane, Agent Weller and the rest of the FBI quickly realise that each mark on her body is a crime to solve, leading them closer to the truth about her identity and the mysteries to be revealed.
That sounds pretty intriguing, actually.
It does, yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
that's
read about this earlier
NBC,
on
so...
the week.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, I think that's got some... It's kind of, I don't know, mixed between Prison Break, Memento and something else. I don't know.
Yeah. There's got to be
Yes,
some
it does.
shady figure pulling the strings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's going to be some
Person
sort
of
of master
interest.
criminal.
possibly.
A little.
Yeah,
More Moriarty from Sherlock.
yeah.
Okay.
And that's a Monday night show again from September.
Okay.
There's Jamie Alexander in that. I don't really recognise the other names. Sullivan Stapleton,
No.
Audrey Esparza,
No.
Rob Brown, Marianne Jean-Baptiste. Yeah. Yes, that's Odd one. Emerald City, modern retelling of The Wizard of Oz.
Yep.
Not for that.
NBC. In the blink of a tornado's eye, 20-year-old Dorothy Gale and her canine police dog are transported to another world.
Nice.
Okay.
Mysterious land of competing kingdoms, lethal warriors, dark magic, and a bloody battle for supremacy.
That sounds kind of cool.
The fabled land of Oz in a way you've
Dark
never seen
magic.
it before, where wicked witches don't stay dead for long, and a young girl becomes a headstrong warrior who holds the fate of kingdoms in her hands.
Awesome. It sounds like a live-action anime version of Wizard of Oz.
I'm wondering if whether it's taking any steer from stuff like Fables and.
Could be.
Well, Fables has been rumoured to be turned into a show for just the longest time.
Yeah.
Which I think, if Fables was to come along now, with Once Upon a Time already out, it'd be hard to do it. Which would suck, because the Fables comic is just
it's
incredible.
awesome.
Much better.
Yeah, I love it.
So good. But that sounds cool. What I've noticed from that as well is there seems to be a number of shows where the lead is a woman.
Female.
Yes.
Yeah, and maybe a strong female lead. Which
is good.
Very good
to see.
Yeah. Bit of a weird, again, a left field one here called The Player, another NPC one from the executive producers of The Blacklist with Wesley Snipes.
Well, he's got to pay off his taxes somehow, hasn't he?
An action-packed Las Vegas thriller about a former military operative turned security expert who is drawn into a high-stakes game where an organisation of wealthy individuals gamble on his ability to stop some of the biggest crimes imaginable from playing out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, this says, can he take them down from the inside and get revenge for the death of his wife, or is it true what they say, the house always wins?
Okay.
Interesting concept.
Yeah.
Again, could be good, could suck.
Be really good.
It's going to be one of those things that's going to
Depends how Wesley Snipes approaches it.
Yeah.
Whether he phones it in.
Yeah. Very
But
much
we'll
so.
see.
And then the last one I have on my list is a very, very interesting one. It's called You, Me, and the End of the World.
Right.
Rob Lowe plays a naughty priest in this British co-production. The news that a comet is on an unavoidable collision course with Earth sets in motion the most hilariously unexpected chain of events imaginable. Set against the backdrop of apocalyptic chaos, the story follows an eclectic group of seemingly unconnected characters around the world as their lives start to intersect in the most unexpected ways. Some of these misfits are destined to make it into a bunker deep beneath the English suburb of Slough, and as a result will become the hugely unlikely and totally unsuitable future of mankind.
Oh, fucking hell.
I want this show in my life so much.
Let's just give that a second to soak in.
Oh, God.
Every time I come back from London on the train and the train stops at Slough and people get off, I think, why
What kind
are
of
you
people
getting
fucking
off?
live here? Yeah.
The station is here for you to escape, Slough. Why are you going back to it? I love this idea. I love the sound of this show. It sounds incredible.
So it's from NBC. Doesn't
all over the
world.
world. No one in America is going to know what the fuck Slough is.
Nope. Which is right. It's NBC co-production with a British production company. Don't know who. So I think a bit more research needs to be done. But Rob Lowe's in it. Patterson Joseph's in it.
Oh my word! This is going to be incredible. This is going to be the sleeper hit of the fall season, I think.
I don't even know if it's fall season. It just says expected premiere date to be decided.
Right.
So I don't even know when it's due to happen. But it's called You, Me, and the End of the World, and it sounds fucking amazing.
It does. Preacher was on your list.
It's not. No, you are correct. I must have just not seen it on the articles I was reading.
Yeah. Because they got some stills from the set out of
Yeah,
that, right?
there was a photo of the clapperboard.
Arseface. Yeah, and there's a photo of Arseface as well. With Reverend.
Who's doing Preacher? Is it NBC again?
I want to say yes.
I think
No, it's not.
No?
The same studio that's doing Walking Dead to AMC.
AMC, yeah.
AMC.
Cool.
That should be good.
Be dark then.
I loved Preacher.
Oh
Preacher was
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, very, very cool. So let's see how Preacher does versus Constantine then.
I think it'll do better because I think AMC's got the pedigree to stick with it. They're stuck with The Walking Dead.
AMC, yeah.
Yeah, so I think they'll stick with Preacher. Also, it's got what's his name?
Well, it's Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen. It's his baby,
producing.
isn't it? So yeah, so it'll live.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
So there you go. That's my list. What do you reckon?
Okay, well, initial thoughts.
There's enough there to keep us going.
There's a fuck ton of stuff. I mean, considering what's been cancelled, it's been replaced by a fuck ton.
Yeah. So my initial thoughts are the Uncle Buck TV show should just not be made.
Indeed.
With you on that one.
Anything starring the late John Candy is just fucking sacrosanct. It should be left the fuck alone.
It's the film version of a Grade 1 listed building.
Yeah.
You do not fuck
mess
with it.
Yeah. You, Me, and the End of the World sounds incredible. I am so up for that. Heroes Reborn. I'm excited for that. I think Zach Levi will bring something different to that, which would be amazing. Preacher, I'm looking forward to just because I'm a huge Preacher fan, so that's going to be great. I want to see how they handle that because there's some tricky issues in there for them to deal with.
Yeah.
Emerald City sounds interesting.
Emerald City does sound interesting. And I think Supergirl's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I definitely think so. And the DC universe spin-off from...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's going to be good.
And as for renewed shows...
They will carry on, yeah.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., yeah, that's just gone from strength to strength. That was absolutely stunning season finale.
And the entirety of season 2, pretty much. So, it's one of those shows that I think... If you didn't finish the first season, you didn't even bother with the second season, which is a shame. But now it's done. It'll be out on box set for the binge watchers to pick up.
Yeah,
you should definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Go back and watch it. Watch it in conjunction with the Avengers at the correct Age of Ultron at the correct point, and that really does give you extra insights into Age of Ultron, and then it's good to see how that affects the series going on from there.
And I also think the season finale of season 2 will lead to the trigger for Civil War.
Yes, I think so. And it's also building up all the Inhuman stuff as well.
Yeah, the Inhuman stuff in the comics as well. I mean, we knew what Marvel were doing in terms of where they were positioning their franchises to try and dick over Fox. Yeah. But the Inhumans book, the new one that's coming out, is called The Uncanny Inhumans. Oh. It's just like, that's a super dick move. Yeah. Super dick move.
Well, you've yet to see what's going to happen out of Secret Wars and how they're just going to rework the Marvel Universe.
I think those characters from Earth 1610, which is essentially the Ultimates universe and the movie universe, I think they'll be the ones who survive over into Earth 616. Yeah. It depends which comes out of Battleground, because both Earths have gone. Yeah. They've escaped the Earth to get to Battleground, and they're at Doomguard at the moment. Doomguard, which is ruled over by Doctor Doom and his army of Thors. Fucking awesome. Nice. I mean, if you haven't picked up the Secret Wars books at the moment, you should go out and get caught up on that, because the story's very good. Cool. Cool. Sweet. Yeah. So there you go, that's stuff to look forward to next year. Oh man, I can't believe that show about slag. The Yanks are going to see that and go, where's Sloth?
Yeah, they will, yeah. They're not going to care. They're just not going to get it, so it'll be like, yeah, it's someplace in England. What? Near Worcestershire.
I was on the train the other day.
Is that like in London?
It's not far from London, is it?
No. Yeah. I used to run a pub near there.
This Sly?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got out, well done.
Only fucking just. And that was under the threat of having my car set on fire and my legs broken.
That's it. I guess what the Americans won't get is the irony of people trying to get to Slough.
Why?
That's genius.
So stay tuned for more.
Yeah, really. That's a breath
That's
of
really
fresh air.
tickled your fancy.
It has.
That's why I saved that one till last. I thought you'd like that.
You tease, you.
Little tease.
I know.
You little tease.
The red lights brought out the minx in you, haven't they?
It
Yeah.
has, yes.
Cool. So what we did for music for today?
We got crowdfunders.
Oh, crowdfunder
Crowdfunders.
corner.
Of course, crowdfunder corner.
Go on, there you take the lead on this one as well, sir.
I can't remember the actual full name of it, but this brilliant concept of a
I will find it while he's
cardboard gun that actually fires paper pellets. It's already overly fully funded.
Oh, okay.
It still hasn't finished yet. But it's like the funding was like 7,500. It's at 49,000.
Jesus. Okay.
And it's got till end of July to fully complete.
It's called Paper Shooters.
That's the one. So yeah, so it's a kit form, cardboard cutouts that you construct your own weapon from, and it comes with the capability to make your own pellets from a paper press.
Yep, build a cardboard rifle that shoots paper. It was after 4,500 to get made. It's currently at 28,000 with 36 days to go.
Exactly. So it's a winner.
So stretch
It's a winner.
goals.
And it's a UK
Yeah,
company.
sure.
It is, yeah.
It's a UK company. So yes, do
What
do
are the,
it.
what
Do
are the
it.
stretch goals like?
I don't know yet. That's what I was just saying. I was just reading the main bit. It's build your zombie slayer, 124-piece cardboard construction kit with a mould to make your own soft splat ammo from ordinary paper.
Yeah, fucking love that concept. I want one.
It looks like they're doing extra add-ons for the guns as stretch goals.
Yeah, different coloured. There's
like
a
stocks and
standard
magazines
there's a
and-
standard camo colour, but I think for some of the add-ons you get different colours and expandables. That's very cool. Yeah, I want one of them.
Yeah, so it's cardboard construction kit. So
Cool.
yeah, looks awesome.
Just such a great concept.
So yeah, we will stick links to the show notes in that, and you have 36 days from now to go and fund it. It's going to happen. So if you want one, get in there.
I'm just gutted I didn't find it before all the first set of full guns with the
some
press.
limited
with
rewards on it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I was like, damn it.
Fair enough.
And it was £15 cheaper than the new setup.
Right. Damn it.
Yeah, indeed. I'd have had two.
And as an update from previous crowdfunder corners, Strangeness in Space did indeed make it, so that will be coming. That was the Sophie Aldred one, yeah, and Trevor Simon. So that's
We don't do divas in space.
indeed.
Sorry.
So that will be coming at some point soon.
Awesome. Cool.
I think that's pretty much as done
That's
for the week.
definitely, that's definitely enough for this episode.
I don't think there's anything else, but yeah, MCM this weekend. So it's going out on Friday. We'll be at MCM, so come and say hi.
And before we record the next episode, I will have been at the UK Games Expo competing in the National Settlers of Catan
You will
Championship.
indeed. So wish him luck.
So hopefully, if
Send him hugs and love.
with any luck, I should have some NerdVsWorld t-shirts, so you'll be able to spot me because I'll be wearing them
Woohoo!
as I try and beat one of the people to.
He'll be wearing several t-shirts. You'll be able to spot him. He will have a t-shirt on his body, his face, his legs.
Yeah, it should be fun. And the next episode will be our season finale.
Yeah,
right?
we will talk season finales properly next episode.
Cool. All right then, that's all for this one. I've been Brendan.
I've been Spindles.
And I've been Ady.
Until next time, take care and be excellent to each other.